Daar gaat het. Right. Good afternoon, everyone. We've got the coach of Hoërskool Florida with us, Mr. Vian. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thanks, and you guys?
Good. Good afternoon, Steve. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. And Elaine, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
Good. Right, so I'll start us off. Mr. Vian, you are the coach of the first team of Hoërskool Florida. How long have you been the coach?
This is my first year actually coaching the first team. I've been with the 14s and 15s.
Okay.
Then there were some departures, and I ended up here at the first team.
Oh, that's nice. Steve.
Yes, tell us a bit about the league that Florida High is participating in.
Okay, so we play Golden Lions second division. So last year we were in the third division, but then a few schools jumped to other districts. So they moved from Golden Lions to the Leopards. So then there was a huge gap in our league. So then we moved one up, and then I think 3 or 4 new schools came into the league, where it's smaller schools, more like us.
Okay, good. Elaine?
Okay, I'm going to do a quick diversion here. I just want to read, it's in relation to an incident that happened last weekend in the rugby, and that fire has gone worldwide. I mean, it has just spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
And there is no justification for it. It should not be permitted or anything like. There's no justification for what we saw. So now there's a lot of people asking that lifetime bans should be handed out. And on this side of the world, I'm not sure what's going on over there. But there's a very famous Welsh guy referee who once said, "This isn't soccer. There's no place for that in any pitch." So what do you think should sanctions, as a coach, do you think sanctions should happen? What do you think those sanctions should be? And do you think it will damage the reputation of schoolboy rugby if nothing significant is seen to be done?
Okay, so it is a big story, and there is no place for that anywhere in the world for our sport. We play a beautiful game, and I think it should be kept as that. I think there should be sanctions. I don't have any authority about this, but is it a one-off incident, or is it an incident that keeps on recurring? I think sanctions should be based on that, because it is not fair what happened. It shouldn't happen. These school kids, I think we should remember that it starts from the base. Every person has his own way of thinking, and if we can change that, that would be perfect. So things like that wouldn't happen as much. For the sanctions, I can't speak much. I'm not in a position to decide on the sanctions. I would think the school should have sanctions, as in the first team should have a talk about it at least.
And okay, so you said it's your first year with the first team. And what do you think, if you look back at your season, and if you are still busy, what do you think were the good points or the high points and the low points of your season this year?
Low points, we can go. We played a school here. It's our rivals. It's Bastion.
Yes.
We took quite a beating from them. I think that's the lowest point we've been. It was hard. It was difficult. And you're standing next to the field. It's almost like you don't have any words anymore. That's how tough it got. I think that low point comes from back-to-back losses that we could have won it. We could have pulled it through. We played Queens. We lost by the last kick of the game. We played Allen Glen. We could have put it through. I think we lost by 4 or 5 points. We won the attack the whole time. Then the week against Bastion came, and it was difficult. We struggled with it. After that, we played KHS. We did a good job there. And then I think the way we finished the season, we didn't go lying down. We kept going. We kept working. And we're building for next year. That's how it works now.
Right. Steve?
Wow. Yeah, in terms of potential, I see currently on the rankings, you just underneath, just inside the top 200, which is good, because there's thousands of schools participating, and I think to be in the top 200 is basically the norm where the most schools wants to be. But what would you say is the potential, if I can give you a bit of a bit of a challenging question. What will you say is the potential of Florida High, and where would you love to see Florida High, maybe, let's say, in the next 2 to 3 years?
Okay, so potential in the next 2 to 3 years, because under 16s didn't do bad this year. I think they lost 2 games in the league. Under 14s and 15s won the league. They won the
Brilliant.
lines. The 14s just got knocked out this past weekend. So I think the youth is good in the school. Still trying to get new players on the 14 next year. It's difficult with the schools around us. They keep pulling our players. And it is what it is. You have to take it on the chin and work with what you have. I think we still have a lot of rugby talent in here. One of the things we can work out is a bit of discipline, getting to practice, working hard. But we're taking it stage by stage. And then where we can be, I think we're aiming at this point to just move up the ranks, get up the leagues. I think the better your league is, the better your rugby will get. Even if you take a few shots in the season, the next year you'll be better off, I think.
Brilliant.
Elaine?
Yeah, you just kind of touched on what I was going to ask you about losing players. So how hard is it for you for a school that you're trying so hard to get a team together and then they get poached by other schools? How do you keep the heads of your players that you retain? How do you keep them up if you keep losing your players, and how do you keep a full squad together?
Okay, so on that, we try to make a good team environment. So us coaches has a very good relationship with the kids. It's easier because we teach them as well, so they know us quite good. We know them. Our players don't really get poached while they're at the school. Our players, our feeding schools around us, our primary schools, their best players gets taken to schools, the bigger schools in our area. And we don't have a lot to offer at this stage. That's why we need to climb up the ranks to get better leagues to actually draw those players, because the big schools, they're not happy with 1 or 2 players anymore. They want squads of 25, 26 players. So that's the struggle we have now. That's why we need to climb the leagues, the league format, actually.
Okay.
Brilliant.
And you are a teacher as well, correct?
Correct, yes.
Right. So, do you coach some of your students that you teach in class?
Yes, I do.
All right. Okay. Now, how do you differ from the classroom to the rugby field? So if someone gets up with their shenanigans in class, you will punish them in class, but do you take that punishment through to the rugby field?
Okay, so as it is 2 separate fields, I try to be the same person on both, in the classroom and on the field.
Okay.
I think you're gonna find yourself some trouble if you're 2 different personalities. What's key to me is just to be yourself. I think the kids respect that more, and I think you get a lot more out of the kids if you're just being yourself. So in the classroom, on the field, I'm basically the same person. And I don't really have any discipline issues with the normal kid that talks or something like that, but nothing much.
Okay, good. Steve?
Yeah.
What is your biggest challenge right now at Florida High, containing with the rugby or maybe the community? What would you say is the biggest challenge that maybe is a kind of a challenge maybe to get to the next level?
Okay, to get to the next level, it's the discipline we keep talking about. A lot of our players, they come to practice not fully here. They maybe come a bit late. Try to manage it, and you manage it as much as you can, but at the end of the day, they're learners. So academics come first every single time. So we move the practice to a bit later, then a kid struggles. He doesn't have a ride to go home after practice, so he just skips practice. I think there needs to be some economic help, if we can say that.
Okay. All right. Elaine?
If you could say, if there's one area of your game that's the weakest, and if you could improve that overnight, what would it be?
Yeah, one area in the game. How specific do you want me to be?
As specific as you like.
If I can have a pack like the Springboks, I would be quite happy.
Well, I think everyone will be happy with that.
Right.
No, so I think player awareness would be a great thing for me because you look at you run a structure, you try to perfect it as much, but there come scenarios in games where structure is not going to work, where you need a player that can think on his feet and fix that. If we get more of that, players thinking in the moment, that our rugby will improve much, much more.
And from a coaching perspective, I know it's your first year with the first team. Do you want to eventually climb up and hopefully coach at Craven Week level or SA school sides?
With time, yes. I think for me, it's nice working here because it's let's say developmental. So you
Okay,
can work, you work at base level with the kids. I enjoy. Let's first fix the base, and then we can go up to the more difficult things.
right. Good.
Yeah.
Right. Steve?
How well has the attendance been at your home games? Is it well attended by the parents and by the community?
No, not much. As the economic state of the area we live in, it's going
Okay.
down a little bit. So a lot of people are at work while we play rugby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elaine?
Okay, so going back on what you said. So if you could choose the skills of any player to bring into your squad, what would it be? Or what player would you like to bring in?
Oh, it has to be Finn Russell at 10. I think, yeah, one of the finest things. And I don't think he has a weakness in his game almost. It's, yeah, if you have a commander at 10 like that can run your game, I think you'll be fine.
And no harm having a Scotsman in your team either,
No, it's the only one. The only one.
Yeah.
Right. Earlier in the season, we attended one of the games at Florida. I think you guys played against Bryanston, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
That's
so,
right.
yes.
That's the game we attended. And like you said, and Steve said just now, we were quite shocked that even for a game like that, there were almost no one. But we attended a few games at Bryanston itself. We attended some of the games at Rand Park High as well, and Northcliffe, and the stadiums were packed to the brim.
Mm.
And it was actually, and also we attended the finals of the Golden Lions League at Bastion.
Mm.
And also almost no one. And that is actually quite concerning because if you look at your big schools, they have thousands in attendance. So, do you think if you go play away in Pretoria or somewhere else in Johannesburg, that the people will come out to come and have a look?
I think that the home people would still come. The problem is that we go back to the economics of it. There's bigger things to worry about in your life, like where you're going to get food for tonight to eat than to watch a rugby game. So you focus on a bit different things. I don't think there's something wrong. I just think some economics is the problem.
Okay, so majority of your games are played in the weekdays then, am I right?
No. Most of our games are on Saturdays.
Okay.
This year there was a lot in the week because of all of the school holidays. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Steve?
Yeah, my final question for you. What was your biggest highlight in your whole career so far as a coach? What would you say will be a standout moment for you?
Oh, yes, a standout moment. I think my first year would be the standout moment when we played actually Bastion as well.
Okay.
It was, I think we were down 5-0 and no time remaining. You're in a difficult spot, and then my wing caught the ball in the interception, scored under the poles, kicked, and we won 7-5. I think that was quite special for me. Yeah.
Right.
Brilliant.
Elaine?
Okay, so my final question, like how many schools, how many rugby teams does the school have, and do you struggle to fill the teams of the different age groups?
So we're comfortably 18 for every age group. We've been struggling with the under 16. Some of the players, things moved, new schools, but we're fine with the 18. And then under 15s has a quite proper group of players. So they have, I think, a group of 50 players, something like that. They're doing well. Under 14s, I think we can field a B team. Not a squad, but a team. It's just the older ages, the older boys that we're struggling with. But it's also the smallest group in the schools is the grade 10, 11, and 12s. We're starting growing up now from the juniors again. That's why earlier I said the improvement of the school is going to be good.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And when you guys play games, it doesn't matter who it is. Where do you like to be during the game? Next to the field, behind the posts, or in the stands? Where do you want or like to be?
Is it my team playing?
Yeah. When your
Oh
team's
no, next to the field. I like being next to the field. It's the easiest way of communication. It's yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right, Steve, anything from your side?
From my side, I would like to wish you well. I'm really excited to see where Florida's going to go. You were in the finals, if I'm not mistaken, against Bastion, or you were third. You finished third in your league.
No, I think we finished fourth in our league.
Okay. So I would like, brilliant.
Yeah.
I would like to wish you well, and we are very excited to track your progress.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Right. Elaine, anything from your side?
No, just to say thank you for joining us and wish you the best of luck for next season.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you so much. We appreciate it a lot here from
Yes, eventually we got the interview.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time, and we wish you well for next season. And please, once you get the fixtures for next season, send it through to us. We would love to come and attend some of your games. We are here to support, and we want to see you guys grow, and we will do anything we can to help you guys grow as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for the opportunity. Actually,
No, of
I've
course.
been since I've met you, I've been following a bit, and I think it's a nice thing you're doing with the schools rugby, especially for the smaller teams, the
Yes.
smaller schools, because
Yes.
the big schools has all of the attention, which
Yes.
is deserved. They do
That's
deserve it, but I
100%.
think the smaller schools deserve some attention as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, definitely. And I was thinking, because we did the magazine focusing on the Craven Week for July, August, we are going to do 2 Cape schools, Belleville and DF
DF
Academy. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
I'm thinking for the next magazine, we want to feature you guys. So once I've done everything, got all my information, I will send it through to you. Please double check and send us as many photos as you can. But when the time is right, I will do that.
Yeah, I will speak to the school and I'll let you know. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
100%.
Thanks,
Thank you very much. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.